Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I wanted to get a quick video in for our boy LR Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta in an extreme category Super Battle Road stage. I did use this guy to great effect in, what was it, the Super Class stage. We did a no item run. I think it was my second attempt. Like, I was just sort of like team building and messing around, and we ended up getting the no item run, you know, second attempt. So I was like, oh, sure, I'll take it, right? So let's go ahead and hop into like one of these stages, and let's see how well we could sort of handle things with this Vegeta. I think this Vegeta is one of the best units in the game. I think he's ridiculously strong, ridiculously powerful, all that shit. But we don't have great opening rotations. I'm just gonna go ahead and use an Icarus item right here, just to make sure that we're gonna be fine. So the Goku and Vegetas are not gonna be capable of taking damage. I'm actually gonna do this right here as well. So this Goku and Vegeta unit, right? I've been going crazy about them since they first came out. And, I mean, one of the big reasons I've been going crazy about them is it's just crazy how well they tank everywhere. This Goku and Vegeta, right? Because they have such high, just a high natural defensive stat. Then their defense goes up when they super attack. And they have damage reduction. It's just that they don't really take a lot of damage pretty much anywhere, right? Now, when you transform into Super Vegito, he is not nearly as good defensively as the Goku and Vegeta, which is why they give you that active skill transformation like ability, right? Is because you don't really want, like, for example, the final fight of this stage is against that AGL Super Vegito. He destroys your STR Super Vegito with ease, right? You can't just put him out there, oh, I'm going to put him in slot 1, he's going to counter 60 attacks and we're going to win. It's no, you're going to die. He's not able to do that, right? So that's one important thing you do have to remember with this unit. But like, I do like the balance, like, you know, that back and forth and stuff like that. You know, suddenly I do sort of regret I guess I might set the boos up on the other rotation, actually. Yeah, because I do want those Majin Buus together. Okay, so this turn right here, keep in mind that we do have, what, an Icarus active. I think, going to transform with Kibito Kai right here. Kibito Kai is now going to apply a 20% debuff to the enemy as well. So not only do we have the Icarus active, we've also got, you know, Kibito Kai, you know, tossing up a debuff, which is very, very helpful. I mean, I'm not trying to go for a no-item run or a super sweaty run or anything like that, so I'm also going to super attack Goku right there, just to make sure, so we don't even have to worry. Goku, like Kibito Kai, when you first transform, 12k damage right there, huh? Oh, well, actually, that makes sense, because Vegeta gets the lion's share of his defense after he attacks, right? That's important. Now, he's not going to take very much damage at all. I don't know exactly what his defensive stat is going to jump up to, but remember that Vegeta gets attack and defense, basically every single key up to 18 key. So he is able to do a tremendously high amount of damage. So that's very, very good for him. Actually, did Kibito Kai finish off Goku right there? Well, even if we don't, Buu is going to finish off Goku. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, Goku's finished off. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and have the Majin Buus together on this rotation right here. Gotenks as well as the Goku and Vegeta. We'll go ahead and leave this right here. I think Gotenks actually could take a little bit of damage right there, but I think we'll be okay. And then next turn, we're actually going to be able to get Vegeta's active skill. Now, one reason I think Vegeta is a potential juggernaut in Extreme Super Battle Road is the active skill of his. You know, you want to make sure he's on a team where you can have a Majin Buu Saga Goku around. And if you're able to do that, then this boy, I mean, on the turn where you can use Vegeta's active skill, I mean, you're talking about a 7, 8, 9, 10 million attack stat, even in Super Battle Road. And his defense after he attacks, I mean, again, has got to be pushing 400k or something like that, right? So it's like he is going to be both offensively and defensively, like, untouchable on that turn, which is just going to be really, really big. And we're going to see that right here, where he is going to be virtually untouchable, I think, on this turn. So let's go ahead and use his active skill. The only thing I would say this active skill could have done that might have made it a bit better is, I would say it definitely could have maybe, because he only gets 1 key, right? Maybe if it gave him like 3 key, I feel like that would be good, right? Because like one benefit of LR Tech Broly's active skill is he does get a full 24 key super instantly from his active skill, right? Whereas Vegeta only gains 1 additional key. Okay, so Vegeta is at 186k defense right there. Just that alone. Wait, is this even an 18 key super? It is. That's exactly an 18 key super attack. Okay, perfect. We're actually going to get the update pretty soon where they're now going to start showing us how much key all those get, which is going to be helpful. Oh, all right, that sucks. We get a super attack right away, so that's before Vegeta gets his full... Yeah, so he takes a lot of damage. 7.42 is really good. So again, if this enemy Majin Vegeta had just super attacked Vegeta after he attacked... Like, that might drop from, like, 366k damage that he took right there down to, like, 150k or something like that. Like, I really think so. So, like, that's a brutal blow we just took. That's a huge chunk of damage. But that does go to show this Vegeta can have that little bit of a weakness, right? That's where, like, maybe it would have been better served if we had Goku and Vegeta in slot 1. They could have eaten that super attack, and then we could have had the LR Vegeta in slot 2. Where, you know, he would only be able to get hit after he builds up that tremendous amount of defense for him. Okay, so the good news is that with 50% Buu, Gotenks is, like, you know, at full power. I'm going to go ahead and use a Princess Snake right here. Just to pretty much ensure we'll be at, like, full health and stuff like that moving forward. And then I'll do this as well. We'll keep going for Ultimate Gohan, so we could potentially... I think Vegeta probably should be able to finish off this Ultimate Gohan next turn, right? Because between Gotenks, 50% Buu, and then now Vegeta, we should do a tremendously high amount of damage to this Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, 5.51 is really good in Super Battle Road. Turn 1? I mean, obviously, you know, being linked up with that 50% Buu has a lot to do with it, but that's still tremendous. Dude, this Buu is showing out. I mean, no doubt about it, I would say Gotenks is a better unit than Vegeta. And I mean, honestly, like, I feel like Gotenks is, like, showing that, right? Like, Gotenks, again, I would say is definitely a better unit than that LR Vegeta. But, I mean, LR Vegeta is super good. No doubt about that, right? But Gotenks, I mean, all these, like, all the best units in the game. STR Cooler, Tech Ultimate Gohan, right? This LR Goku and Vegeta, Gotenks, LR UI Goku, LR Full Power Jiren, the Blue Fusions. All of those units, if you set them up correctly, they all... individually can look like the best unit in the game on any given turn, right? Depending upon what happens. We took that Ultimate Gohan out in 1 turn. That is really impressive, actually. Okay. We're gonna do this, but this could be very bad. We could, like, if Gotenks decides, nah, you're done, we could just get ass blasted right here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what Gotenks does. If he super attacks, we might be dead. We are dead if he super attacks. Okay. We actually might be dead if Piccolo super attacks too. Wow. Yeah, I mean, see, here we go. I don't think we're dead, but we took a crazy... So that was with no items. Yeah, okay, so extreme category Super Battle Road, you can't be running Vegeta in slot 1 and just be like, all right, we're good. Like, Vegeta is doing crazy damage, right? But we can't... You can't just put him in slot 1. We need... all of the extra defense he's going to get from his attack first. I gotta start putting Goku and Vegeta in slot 1. Okay, well, you know, hey, this is why I like doing these videos where we kind of take the unit in Super Battle Road, test things out and shit like that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna use a... I don't know. Guess I'm gonna use an Android 8 right here, because all that's left is Gotenks. And then I'm probably going to use a Whis item as well. Just to make sure we survive. And we're going to put Gotenks first, of course. Yep. Make sure he can go ahead and handle all that. We'll go ahead and give all that to 50% Buu. And then we're actually going to transform with Kibito Kai. And then we can go ahead and put that 100% stun on Gotenks. So we don't have to... we should be able to finish Gotenks off at this point, I think. Probably. Before he gets another turn, at least after Kibito Kai super attacks him. Next turn, we'll be able to get the active skill with Vegeta as well. Okay, well, this is why I used items right here. This is going to do damage, I think. Good damage. Oh, wow. Yeah, Gotenks impressive. I do have to... He does stack, right? But what is he? He stacked once? Still pretty good. Again, Gotenks, very impressive. Very impressive looking. I mean, we have, what? A Whis item well, okay, the Android 8 does give, what, 50% defense? So 50% defense, he defensive stacked. We got 50% Buu around, plus the damage reduction, so I guess it's not too surprising. But still, I mean, that's type disadvantage that he ate a super attack with, even with a bunch of items. I mean, it's still impressive. You know, these are the strongest enemies in the game we're fighting here in Extreme category Super Battle Road, right? Like, it's like, you know, it's like Extreme Super Battle Road comes out in March, right? Super Attack, Super AJ, all those stages, and it's like, boy, they're brutal. These are the strongest enemies in the game, basically. And it's like, then, it's like, okay, well, now we got the Extreme category Super Battle Road stages, and now these are the strongest enemies in the game, right? Like, it's always one more step up. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Gotenks doing any attacks or anything like that, so we'll go ahead and do that. Full key. What's his... 279k before he attacks. That is impressive. That's very high. So again, after he attacks, I mean, that defense of this boy, I mean, it's huge. That's a huge attack stat number 2 in Super Battle Road, 8.48. Like, if you can get this active skill, it's such a game changer in like these fights in Super Battle Road, right? Because I mean, you don't typically see units get 8 million attack stats in Super Battle Road. That's not like a common thing. So, definitely very good by our boy Vegeta. We'll probably get like, I mean, we're so close to that Super Vegito, so I definitely want to see how well Vegeta can tank against that EGL Super Vegito. He is very, very powerful. Oh, we can go to Gohan. Yeah, sure. Let's transform into Gohan right here. I always love getting like transformation, active skills, and stuff like that in these videos. Although it's super easy to transform into Gohan, right? That's not exactly tough. I think by this point, even though we don't have items active right now, I think Gohan, I don't really need to worry about Gotenks. I think if Gotenks does super attack us, he's gonna do damage to Gohan, obviously. But you know, that's it. He has to super attack. Are we gonna get a Dokkan attack? I think so. Yeah, we did. That's okay. Well, the good news is if Gotenks supers, which he did not, if Gotenks had super attacked, I think Gotenks would have healed a large portion of it back with the super attacks. That's good. So we'll just go ahead and do all that. Bam, bam, bam. All right, goodbye. GG, Gotenks. What's his attack stat? Almost 6 mil right there. Double support. Both 50% Buu and then, of course, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Goku's giving 30%. Buu, of course, is giving 50%, plus all the links he's going to share with Gohan right there. So, even if no crit, I mean, there's no way Gotenks survives this. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a huge number, considering he just hit him through type disadvantage right there. Pretty good. All right, so now we get to, like, the single strongest enemy in the game. Like, this guy, and then the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't get more difficult than these guys. Okay. So, what's Vegeta's defense? 100k. That's not good. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I think we're probably gonna die. I think. That's not an 18 key super attack, but we're 1 key shy of Vegeta having his full passive active. So he's at almost full defense from this. But I'm curious. I think we're gonna die here. But I'm curious to see how much damage he'll take from Super Vegito. You're taking 67k? That's more than I thought, actually. Okay. So we're dead. Okay, well, sure. Whatever. Alright, bye. Okay. Well, yeah. Again, the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the Potara stage, and then that AGL Super Vegito are pretty strong. Alright, well, I mean, hey, we saw enough from Vegeta. Enough to know that, you know, he's going to do a crazy amount of damage in Super Battle Road, but, you know, his defense, you know, you want him in that slot too, or else in those stages he's going to take a tremendous amount of damage, even with how powerful he is, right? We definitely saw, I think, a much better performance in this video from Gotenks than we did from Vegeta. But then again, Gotenks, you know, well, I mean, Gotenks does need another Buu, the way Vegeta needs like a Buu Saga Goku. So, but I still think the Gotenks looked more impressive throughout the course of this video. I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought. This was Vegeta and Majin Buu Saga Extreme Category Super Battle Road. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.